Hello students, welcome to Detailed Chronicles by ABHIRAM IAS Academy. So today in this Detailed Chronicles, we will be learning about the Human Development Index. Why? Because recently UNDP has been released the HDI report, that is United Nations Development Program has been released the Human Development Index. Let's see what is Human Development Index, what it is about, why it is released, and let's see the India's position and how to overcome these challenges or problems which have been faced by India. So let's start. So today we'll be dealing about the Human Development Index, in short the HDI. This HDI is released by the United Nations Development Program, that is UNDP. Done. And next further, the report have been highlighted that India have been moved 3 places high, that is from 133rd place, it has been shifted to the 130th place now. Though increasing its rank, though decreasing the rank, but still amid of these rank, our inequalities still persist. Our inequalities still persist. Now, why is this report released basically? So this HDI report is released, that is Human Development Index report is released to see the development across the nations and to highlight the inequalities. When these inequalities are highlighted, what is the next possible step governments can do? Take necessary policies, implement necessary policies and create the awareness. And next is to create the awareness. Clear? Why this development report has been given? To see the development in across the nation and to see to highlight the inequalities, and with this inequalities we can keep the proper, or we can implement the proper policies, and with this we can bring the awareness and further we can increase the development and decrease the inequalities. Clear till here? Now let's see what is an HDI. So basically the article is telling that India have been improved the value of the HDI value of 0.685 in the year 2023. But whereas in the year 2022 the value was 0.676. See, you can see the value is like near to 0.7. If the value is 0.7 or near to above 0.7, it is considered as high human development threshold. But still we are lagging with some points, right? We didn't reach 0.7, it's only 0.685. So now we are in still medium human development category. Clear? So now India is still in the medium human development category. To move to the high development category, we need the value of 0.7. Clear? Now next, same, the article is telling that India has been ranked 130th place out of 193, where India have been moved from 130th place to 130. Clear? The HDI value has been increased, and the HDR report titled "A Matter of Choice: People and Possibilities in the Age of AI," that is Artificial Intelligence Era. And now this HDI is report by UNDP, and further the report noted that while India has been increased its rank, but still inequalities continues in India. Done. Now further, this Human Development Index have been released from the years, like since 1990 it has been started, and it is giving index or indices, or the report which includes is education, standard of living, and also and also healthy life, that is the health. So on 3 indices this Human Development Index will be given. One is on education, and other is on standard of living, and other is on healthy life. Okay, how healthy the people are. Clear? So as discussed, three indices, they are the three dimensions. They are the long and healthy life, and next is knowledge, that is the education. Long and healthy life comes with health, good health, and these are all possibilities, like they're all increasing our sustainable development goals. We are striving to develop our sustainable development goals, which are also given by the UNDP, and there are such 17 sustainable goals. Clear? And also the last thing is a decent standard of living, that is quality of life. So the indicators are life expectancy at birth, which is related to the long and healthy life. Another is expected years of schooling or mean years of schooling, like a student for how many years he or she is going to the school. And the last thing is GNI, that is gross national income per capita, that is how much a person is earning. Clear? How much a person is earning. So these are the dimensions indices, that is life expectancy index, education index, GNI index, and all together the cumulative of this is giving the human development index. Clear? The cumulative of all these is giving the human development index. Now if you see the India's rank, as discussed, it is 130 out of 193 countries, where the last country is South Sudan. Last country is South Sudan. And first country is Iceland. Second is Norway. Third is Switzerland. Clear? First is Iceland. Second is Norway. Third is, see, here the place is occupied by two countries. We can't say it is third, but with the same value, HDI value, Norway and Switzerland are competing. And the fourth rank is Denmark, and the fifth rank is Germany. Clear? Second and third places are competed by the same HDI value, Norway and Switzerland. Clear? And the last rank is South Sudan, and where India is standing 130 out of 193 countries, and we are in the medium development stage. Medium development category. Okay, India remains in the medium human development category, urging closer to the higher development category. We are like 0.685, and the 0.7 is the value for to categorize as high development category. Now further, let's see the neighboring neighboring countries, what is the value of them. So among India's neighbors, China is ranking at 78, Sri Lanka is ranking at 89, and Bhutan is ranking at 125th rank, and Bangladesh is 130th rank. But if you see, China, Sri Lanka, Bhutan are above the India's ranks. China 78, Sri Lanka 89, and Bhutan is 125, where these three are above the rank of India. Bangladesh is equal to us. Nepal, Myanmar, Pakistan. Nepal, Myanmar, Pakistan are ranking below us. Clear? There may be a possibility question like which countries are above us and which countries are below us. Clear? Remember, China, Sri Lanka, Bhutan are above us. Bangladesh is same, equal to us, and coming to the Nepal, Myanmar, Pakistan are below us. Clear? Next, let's see the key provisions or key highlights mentioned in the index report. First is with respect to the life expectancy. Basically, the life expectancy have been increased from 58.6 years in the year 1990 to 72 years in the year 2023. So basically, the life expectancy have been increased from 58.6 in the year 1990 to it has been increased to 72 in the year 2023, and further it is reflecting a strong post-pandemic recovery. Now, what are the contributing initiatives? See, basically, India have been implemented many policies and schemes, and among them, the best scheme is the National Health Mission Policy, right? National Health Mission Policy, which is taking care of the health of India. So that is increasing the life expectancy of the people, that is increasing the age. And further is Ayushman Bharat Ayushman Bharat, which is the world's largest government-funded healthcare program. And next is Janani Suraksha Yojana for the pregnant woman and also for the child safety. And next is the Poshan Abhiyan and also midday meals. Midday meals is also increasing the standard of living of the children. Clear? So Poshan Abhiyan, which is providing nutrition to the maternity women and children also. So these are the some important contributing initiatives with respect to the life expectancy or with respect to the health. Done? Now the next is about the education. If you see the education, there are very good schemes, and the first policy is our National Education Policy 2020. And basically the highlight is that mean years of schooling where it has been increased from 8.2 to 13 years in 2023. Clear? So from 8.22 it has been increased to 13 years. The school of aging, the mean age of schooling. And further the contributing initiatives are National Education Policy 1 we know, which is in news nowadays, and further is Right to Education Act of 2009, where every child has a right to study, that is compulsory education for children aged 6 to 14 years. And next is National Education Policy 2020, which is giving the holistic multidisciplinary education model. And the next is Samagra Shiksha Abhiyan, or that is also which is integrated scheme for school education from preschool to the class 12th, and also Sarva Shiksha Abhiyan. Samagra Shiksha Abhiyan and also Sarva Shiksha Abhiyan. These are some of the policies and schemes contributing to the good education. It is improving the education in India. And the next is with respect to the gross national income, that is GNI per capita, that is how much a person is earning. So basically this GNI has been increased from USD 2,167 in the year 1990 to USD 9,046 in the year 2023. You can see there is a drastic increase, like 2,167 to 9,046. Clear? So this is based on the purchasing power parity. Now next, multidimensional poverty reduction. How it has been possible? With one fine example is Manregas. One primary scheme is Manregas, which is providing 100 days. Now it has been increased to 150 days of employment to the rural people. 150 days of employment to rural people. Clear? And with this, so 135 million Indians have been escaped from the multi-dimensional poverty between 2015 to 2016 and 2019 to 2021, which is reflecting the impactful social welfare programs. And one such is the Social Security program, or else be it your Manrega program, like that, etc. There are many schemes and policies which have been brought. And now India is also going to the Green Revolution 2.0 with sustainable agriculture, like that. See, anything which is in news, whichever the scheme is in news, that objectives, the significance of it, it is very important for the exam. So please be prepared. So please follow current affairs regularly. And next, there are some key challenges also for this. The primary challenge is the inequality impact. Inequality impact, how it is impacting, let's see. So basically, inequality continues to drag down India's HDI by 30.7%. One of the highest impact is with respect to the inequality, be it gender inequality, clear, income inequality, employment inequality, be it in education also. So, despite improvements in the health and education, income and gender disparities continues. Income and gender disparities still continues. Now, if we see the gender disparities, you can see recently we have got our 106th Amendment Act, that is reservation in Lok Sabha, clear, and also state legislatives, that is with respect to the Legislative Assembly, but still India, somewhere it is lagging with the women employment, So political representation is low, female labor force participation is low, but slightly now it has been increased, but comparatively compared to the men, the female rate participation rate is very low, right? And political representation due to many reasons, clear. And also the positive step here, it is 106 constitutional amendment, which is reserving the 1/3 seats for the women in parliament, that is Lok Sabha, and also the state legislative assemblies. Let's see how this will be successful. So female participation rate currently at 41.7, significantly lower than the global average. So whereas India standing in its female global force participation, it is at 41.7%, which is low compared to the global levels. And also political representation is still underrepresented. Clear? That is where we are lagging. So we are lagging both in the gender disparities and also income disparities. Next, global trends. If we see, due to these all issues, global issues, whatever the issues may be, like Ukraine-Russia war or other things. So the report underscores a global slowdown with HDI growth at its slowest pace since the year 1990. And this gap between low and very high HDI countries has increased. So basically the article is telling that there is a much significant increase from low countries to the high countries. The value is becoming more. There is more difference between the values. Clear? So it is reversing the long-lasting process. That is all about this article. So I hope now we are clear with the concept of Human Development Index, which is released by the UNDP. See, India has been slightly increased its rank, but that doesn't mean that we have completely achieved our goal. To achieve these goals, first we have to eliminate our income disparities, and next we have to reduce the gender inequality. Clear? So let's strive for development. Jai Hind. Thank you. Bye.